How's it going, everybody? It's your boy McWhoopin, and today we are back with yet another episode of Cities Skylines. And today we are doing the one thing that I've been wanting to do to this city for so long, but have never been able to do. And that is to finally... I'll go back to where my city is. There we go. Finally link our highways together better, give secondary routes, have a complete ring road. So that is what we're going to do today. We're going to set up our highways to go cutting up through here. Cutting to here, we'll actually have a nice interchange here. And scrolling back down here, connecting to this one. Running a connection from here over to that line, and connecting this part of the city through, so this side doesn't have to get used as much. So we have multiple inputs on there, which should make this a lot nicer to drive around. So first things first, just so we're not screwing up traffic, we're going to give it the old pause Reno, and we are going to pick the spot, which actually I might as well just get it right here. And now we'll go to our interchanges. I could do the Leonardo interchange. Let's go with something better. Yeah. Overkill. I'll just go with the Timbo Cloverleaf. Actually, no. I'm gonna do the turbine. Just, it works so much better. So we'll zoom in. There we go. Now we'll get back to our highways. Actually, I should leave that, give it a nicer curve. Normally I never bother with it, but there we go. Now we'll fix those, get those back into their right directions. Now, keep on forgetting. Always forget that I actually have parallel road lanes. Okay, so here I tried to actually use the parallel road tools, but for some unknown reason, whenever I was actually trying to do it, it wouldn't actually show up for the second row. No matter what I tried, it would just constantly be doing this. It would only show the one line on there. It wouldn't never actually show up, because I've used this before on this map even, and it worked just fine. But for some reason, this current version of it, it doesn't want to actually draw the parallel lines on it. So I try to see if I can actually get it to properly work, and just trying different things, seeing if maybe it's adding, maybe I'm not doing it right or something, but nope, it just wouldn't work. So at this point, I kind of just gave up and just did the road normally and just paralleled it manually. So that's why I changed it up through that, and also part of the reason why I did this on time lapse, because it was just a lot of me just trying to figure this out and getting nowhere with it. So that's why this kind of happened the way that it did. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to fix that up a little later. I'll actually do the duo trumpet one for this one, because why the heck not? There you go, got that highway connected. And there we go. That is now nicely connected to each other. I guess from here on up, might as well. And there we go. Now we got ourselves an actual properly connected highway. Now go in here. Get these. Just to kind of give everybody a little bit of a idea of where the channel is going to be going next. Well, planning on keeping kind of the same as we're going now, with just it being the Cities Skylines and Transport Fever 2 videos, and then Wednesdays, since I'm still enjoying NBA, I'm going to probably go NBA for a little longer. But in March, there is a new game coming out which I will probably be doing games on, which is, of course, Evil Genius 2, game that I have loved since it came out in 2004. It was one of my favorite games. Game that I own. I still have the original box for it back in the day when when PC games came in actual boxes as opposed to jewel cases or even the DVD sleeves. It actually did get the proper box art back in the day. And yeah, I still have the box for it. Kind of sad that Evil Genius isn't releasing a box version of it, just so I can actually have both them side by side. But you know, beggars can't be choosers. I'm finally getting the Evil Genius sequel that I wanted after so many years. So I'm just gonna take the W. Okay, there we go. So that highway doesn't look like a complete gong show now. It actually does look almost presentable. Now that I got that done, let's wreck it. Because right here I'm going to be putting in another interchange. And I'll go Spider Junction on this one. Back to the highway. Leave a few more feet. The curve was a bit too hard. We'll rein that in. I'm pulling in our nodes into place. The one thing I've been wanting to do for a while is finally lighten that. Oh. There we go. Oh. It's now just trying to be annoying to me, so. Okay, so there we go. At least that's now just bridge. And there we go. So that's now connected through, and I still have this spot to span out to if I so desire. So there we go. That one's done. That one's done. Well, actually, we'll cap off that one. So there we go. We got that intersection done. That intersection's done. Now, the next thing we gotta do is just there we go, and then we'll get the last interchange right there. And this one will actually do as just single trumpet. Okay, that's kind of annoying. Interchange, so there we go, change that to that. Upgrade that to that. There we go, there's a 3-lane. We'll figure out which way more people go, determine which one actually gets the double lane going in there. Oops. That one to a single. There we go. When a single comes in, it splits out into two. Okay, well, continue adjusting that later. Get back to this. And there we go. So now that line's clean all the way through. And right here, do another leap. Yeah, I'll go with that. This one. We never use it, so might as well start getting creative. Okay, so while I'm doing this, this actually ends up becoming a little bit more of a hassle when I was actually doing this, because this road is extremely tight, and then trying to add on highways, as you can see, the roads are far too tight together, so unless you're actually trying to do it with anarchy, it's kind of annoying. And so there's a lot of adjusting the play on this, this is the first problem that I had with it, and then trying to kind of space out the roads to be a little bit nicer to kind of play with. It did not turn out that well, so I was having issues, and then also with a lot of these joints between these highway parts, you can see that there is some pretty hefty jumps in there, so had to do quite a bit. I tried using the node controller, but it just really wasn't working that well, so I was like, you know what, I don't know how to use this properly, so I'm not going to bother trying, and I just went the old manual method by just raising and lowering the roads to kind of get that to work, and did that rather well through here, got all that kind of done, but eventually I will bone this up like a master. I actually kind of screwed this up when I was trying to connect after here, getting the roads in. It was just getting to be annoying, so I was like, okay, we'll spread this out. One connects fine, but the other one was just having such issue, and then I kept on going, just trying to get this to go in multiple times. Same thing, issues with just getting this to connect between the two. Finally get it going, and then I tried upgrading the roads, and then I start trying to do a little bit of like lane mathematics kind of thing to kind of fix it, trying to adjust the road so vehicles can kind of drive through, and eventually I'm going to just butcher this to all hell, and it gets to the point where I'm just like, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna delete this just because I messed it up too much and I can't really unbone it, so I just gave up on it entirely. So here's where you can kind of see it just getting worse and worse, and just trying to find ways to kind of fix it, and nothing's really happening. So it's like, you know what, when you fail enough at it, you just decide, you know what, screw it, start again from scratch. So I restarted from scratch and go through it again. Now I do still use the same road, but this time I'm not going to do as much work with it. I still kind of adjust the lines and all that, and just the height on some of those marks, but I don't try to do any of the upgrades on the road, so kind of leave those like that. So that's kind of where I went with this, and for the rest of this, which still got a couple more minutes to go, really not much of a explanation of things to do, so you just can kind of sit back, listen to the music, and watch me finish off just adding in this section of highway. Okay, so that should be all the highway connections done. Should be able to pause it now. I'll have all the traffic going back. As we can... Let me just continue to kind of fix this, make this not as janky. There we go, we got vehicles already using the ring road. As soon as we pop that thing up, it's going, so let's take a look at this one, see how they're liking it. They're going straight down, which is exactly what we wanted. Already smooth transition over there. Smooth going through there. Going over there, and I guess I should add that. There we go, so now I've got going that way. Using the road. Oops. There we go, now they can actually use the highway to go all the way around because I boomed the entire thing. Interchange, not really using much. Going this way yet. Oh, a few vehicles going through. Hitting this. They're not complaining too much. They got new path to go around. Using a bunch of different interchanges as well. But the most important one is this one here. Should be more than fine from now on, because I won't have to worry, because this should be getting just enough lower traffic that it should be able to handle it now. Having the people coming through here and using this. So actually even just check this out. Let's look at 79%. So yeah, so we're right at our sweet spot where we need to be. 77, so fluctuating a bit here and there, but yeah, we're at our 80. This part here, traffic's not bad, it's just busy. On this area, it's just busy. This one here. Yeah, okay, just busy, not backing up. Well, this is fine. So that's no longer. Well, it's still kind of being an issue because you still got quite a few people coming through, but this area is helping siphon off some of that. Getting those people to where they need to go. And this will also be the point where we get to go. So I'd like to end it here for tonight. So I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and all that, as definitely helps the algorithm, helps the channel. So anybody who does do that, it's always truly appreciative. And we're still on our march to 50 subs. We we're almost there. We got just a couple more to go to get to our 50, and I've said if you want to enter into the draw for the little USB keychain cable, the SD card, and the lights. So just go to my Facebook page, pop in your name over there, and when we hit 50 subscribers, we'll do a draw of anybody who actually wants this, and we will give them, send them one in the mail. So it should be like depending on how many people even go to that. If it's 5, then we send out 5. If it's like 7 or 8, probably send out 7 or 8. If it's like 30 people, then we'll do a draw for top 5 kind of thing. But so yeah, definitely if you want to take part in that, do it. Said we're trying to grow my channels in all directions, so if you want to go into that, please feel free to do so. The page, it's the very first pinned comment that actually has it on there, so just click on that and get you going. So again, we're ending here for tonight, so thanks so much for watching, and have yourselves a good night.